Good morning and welcome to a home vlog. The third. It has been a while since we've done a home vlog.
I know, it feels kind of like, it feels good to be doing a home vlog again because I've missed like talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Because when you do like a theme park video, I'm not there.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't get to talk to you.
And also, judging by the photos and stuff that I'm seeing coming out from the weekend crowds at the theme parks, not going to be going to the theme parks on weekends anytime soon.
No, yeah.
No, it's just ridiculous at the moment.
When you say ridiculous, do you mean like...
Volcano Bay reached capacity yesterday.
But is it a lowered capacity?
It is a lowered capacity, but still, that's at their limit right now. And they were turning people away.
Were they?
Yeah, and they're going to turn people away today.
I don't know that you're going to do water parks though, are you?
No, but that was just an example.
Oh, okay.
Also heard a story about how people were reporting that like some of the bag check lines, they're just like, there's nobody telling people to maintain distancing. And it's just like, when there's a lot of people there, it's harder for me to control the situation. Like I feel good going to the parks when I can be sure that the people, like if somebody comes too close to me, I can just step away from them.
Yeah.
And there's like plenty of room for me to do that. But if there's like a ton of people at the parks, like it's like they're reaching capacity or getting to their points.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't do that.
I don't know, it's kind of scary, like, especially with the way that SeaWorld and Busch Gardens were not enforcing the mask rule.
Right.
It feels like Universal is doing a lot better with enforcing the rules.
It seems that way.
Right, and hopefully Disney will be the same way. They'll be enforcing the mask rules and the social distancing. But you're right, like the only thing that you can control is yourself.
Right.
Like you can continue to wear your mask the whole day. You can continue to use your hand sanitizer and social distance and not touch anything.
Right.
But you can't plan for what other people are gonna do.
Right, and I think a little bit of the Busch Gardens and SeaWorld stuff, those are drinking parks. Like people go there to have alcohol.
Yeah.
And so when you have a beer, you're not wearing your mask. Like you take it off and you're drinking.
That's true.
And like, I saw a lot of people doing just that.
Well, but also, and something that I know that you didn't notice because you were filming on the roller coaster. And somebody had mentioned, like they were asking, well, a few people asked, how were you filming on the roller coaster?
Oh, okay. So at Busch Gardens and SeaWorld parks, if you have the proper GoPro mount, you can bring a GoPro on the rides.
But it has to be mounted to your body, like to your wrist, to your arm.
To your chest.
Yeah, you can't just be like holding a camera.
Right.
So just so you guys know, it was a GoPro. Some people were like, oh, you filmed with your phone? And I was like, do phones look that good? Do phones look that
they
good?
do.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. But no, it was a GoPro.
Here's the wrist mount that I use to film on the roller coasters. This is a GoPro Hero 7. And then I also have this is a microphone input that's attached to the back of the outside case. They sell special cases that you can like have this like a mounting spot for this on top, but they weren't making them when I bought this. So I had to make my own. So this is fully secure on my wrist. I do like having it on the top of my hand better than back here because I feel like it is more stable up here, but it is still pretty heavy, like flopping back and forth. But this has pretty good stabilization in it.
But I think it was at SeaWorld, people behind you literally just were not wearing masks.
Which is weird to me, like I didn't notice that, but I can tell you, at both Busch Gardens and SeaWorld, the ride operators were telling people, we're not gonna start the ride until you put your mask on. And like the person at Busch Gardens that I heard say it is like, if you don't put your mask on, we will ask you to leave the park.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But like there was nobody out and about enforcing that.
Right.
Which felt okay at Busch Gardens because there was so much room around.
That's such a big park.
Such a big park, and like I could stay away from people much more than 6 feet.
Yeah.
And like we know that being outside, there's only been one case of transmission outside that is recorded.
What was it?
It was in China.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And then we also know that wearing masks is good. So like the biggest thing that I keep pointing to is the Great Clips.
Oh yeah, there was a bunch of cases at like a hair salon.
Well, it wasn't. It was 2 cases at a hair salon.
Oh.
But they were telling everybody that came into Great Clips had to wear a mask, and the stylist had to wear masks. One of the stylists was asymptomatic, and the other one had symptoms.
Oh.
And they gave haircuts to 140 people, and of those 140 people, nobody got the virus.
But they were exposed to the, so that's the way that they word some of these things is a little bit like fear-inducing.
Right.
Like they make it sound like, oh my gosh, 140 people got the virus, but it was 140 people were exposed to, could have possibly gotten the virus.
Right, and none of them did.
And they...
Small little asterisks, only 47 of them were tested.
Oh, okay.
But of the rest of the 140, nobody was admitted to the hospital or said that they had symptoms.
Okay.
So...
I don't know. Well, so there's a little bit of an update of how it felt for you to go to the theme park and how the new procedures were being implemented and all that fun stuff.
And how many people were following the new procedures.
Yeah.
I did get a haircut.
Yeah.
And I have to say, like, the salon that we go to has a lot of procedures in place. Mm-hmm. So like I had to call them or text them from the car, say I'm here, and then they said, okay, come inside. As soon as I go inside, they said, go into the bathroom and wash your hands. Mm-hmm. So I go into the bathroom, I wash my hands, and then I came out, and of course everybody's wearing masks, and then they took my temperature, and then they took me back to the seat, which was like 12 feet away from any other patron.
Right.
And then my stylist washed his hands, and before all this, he had disinfected everything at his station. Mm-hmm. And then proceeded to cut my hair, and that was the only person that I came in contact with.
What did he say about my haircut that I gave you?
Oh, he didn't say anything.
He didn't?
No.
No, I was kind of curious.
He wasn't like, whoa, look at this. No, he did say, I was able to cut the back of your hair so that it fell down better because it was so long I could see how it was laying naturally.
Oh, okay.
So I could cut it that way.
Oh.
It was pretty interesting.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
So maybe you should grow your hair out for like another 2 months.
But this feels good. We got a lot of updates today.
Yeah, we do. There's a lot of baby updates. He's sleeping right now. I'll show you guys.
Well, he might be waking up.
Oh, is he awake? Are his eyes open?
Yeah, he's just like looking at the camera.
He just woke up, that little buddy.
Just like right then. You guys saw it happen.
Oh wait, no, he went
he's back asleep.
Yeah, see you there.
Just kidding. Sleeping.
Back to sleep, little bud.
Waking up.
We'll wait and see until he makes some noise, but his tooth is fully broken through.
Yeah.
And he's been saying some words. I don't consider these to be his first words. Like
He's been making sounds and like conversating.
Yeah, like he's
making noises now. He's going.
What is this buddy doing?
He's just stretching, just waking up and stretching.
That little stinky boy. But yeah, so he's been, and we'll show you. I guess it's more fun to show you than to tell you.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
Update number 1, the birds love the spicy bird food. I don't even know if I showed you guys that I refilled that, but it's almost done. It's almost gone again. Like within 5 days. Our little tomatoes are really growing. So many tomatoes in there. And they're turning out to be a lot bigger than I thought they were gonna be. Like these are supposed to be cherry tomatoes? Or plum tomato, what is it? Cherry tomatoes, I think? But they're like, look at the size, this is the biggest one. And look at the size of it, it hasn't even started turning red yet. And we got some more back there. There's just so many tomatoes on this plant. I can't wait to have one tomato salad. We're going to get the baby right now. Who's that baby? Who's that baby?
Hi, my buddy.
Hey, what are you doing? He's like, who are these people?
Oh no, you're laying on your pippy? Are you such a happy buddy?
Yeah. Who's that happy babe laying in his crib?
Little baby Jackson. Little happy baby.
Oh.
See your little feetsies.
Stretching them out.
Let me show you those little chunky legs.
Stretching them legs out. Yeah.
My little chunky leg boy. You want to go downstairs? What do you think?
Oh, here's a little side note. You guys might hear that it's a little bit quieter in here. We have turned off his sound machine and now he's just going with the noise of the fan.
This buddy.
Somebody's a big boy.
Say Jackson is a big boy.
Say, oh boy.
Yeah. He has his little Mickey shirt on.
Yeah.
Say, I love Mickey.
His name is Jackson. He is a baby. He just woke up and he's not sure what's happening. He's Jackson. He's
a babe.
He's
Oh. Hi.
You want to show them your little toothy?
He's like,
Nope.
I don't know.
You want to show everybody how you've been trying to sit up recently?
Let's try to sit up.
Show them, buddy. There it is.
See, I'm trying. I'm not really getting anywhere, but I am trying.
Yep. You gonna try one more time?
Let me see this, buddy.
He's just doing these planks.
He's trying.
Flexing it up.
Say yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello, baby. Yeah. What do you think? You want to tell everybody a story? Oh, you're just burping on everybody.
So another thing that we've been doing with the little buddy is we've been trying to read him like, I don't know, we do probably like 5 books a day with him.
Yeah.
Maybe more sometimes.
You ready, buddy? We're gonna read, but not the hippopotamus. You wanna open it up? A hog and a frog cavort in a bog, but not the hippopotamus. A cat and 2 rats are trying on hats, but not the hippopotamus. This one's wearing a hat like Santa Claus. A moose and a goose together have juice, but not the hippopotamus. What kind of juice do you think they're having? You think it's grape
Moose juice.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what they have at Universal.
that's a different universe.
Oh no.
A bear and a hare have been to a fair. You think they went on any rides? They got balloons and ice cream, but not the hippopotamus. Now the hog and the frog hurry out for a jog with the cat and the rats in their new running hats. See their hats? They have like little like wings on them, so they make them go fast. Those are speed wings. That's if you want to be a fast runner, you gotta wear speed hats. While the moose and the bear and the goose and the hare are doing their best to keep up with the rest, but not the hippopotamus. I wonder why. Yeah, you want to read it? Then the animal pack comes scurrying back, saying, "Hey, come join the lot of us." And she doesn't know. Should she stay? Should she go? What do you think, buddy? Should the hippopotamus join them? But yes, the hippopotamus. But not the armadillo. Cliffhanger. What happens with the armadillo, buddy? What happens with the armadillo? You done with it? And you're like, close this book. You just gonna bite the armadillo? But bite the armadillo.
Is it a yummy book?
Does it taste good?
Yeah.
Speaking of tasting good, we have to make you your lunch, buddy.
That buddy. You're gonna have some chickpeas and mangoes?
Mmm.
What do you think?
Num nums.
Yeah, you love it.
You wanna read it? Show everybody how you can read. Yeah? What are you trying to say? Are you just farting? Put your foot in your mouth and fart. What does this say right here? Yeah? What about this one right here? Oh.
You love your turtle friend.
I've been calling him Yertle.
Yertle the turtle.
One thing that we've done is we've pureed a bunch of stuff and froze it. So we've got this is some sweet potato, this is mango, and then, oh no, that might be chickpeas. And this is mango. One of the two. But what I do is I take one of these and one of these, and then I just heat them up very slowly in this pot, and then mix them together, and then he has mango and chickpeas.
Yeah.
Yeah, meal prep.
I know, and I think that we were doing it wrong before, where we were just making a bunch, putting it in the fridge, and then like hoping that he would be able to eat all of it before it went bad, because it should only be in the fridge for like 2 days or 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So we realized, like, why aren't we freezing this stuff?
Right.
So we bought these on Amazon, and they're a little lifesaver.
Yeah.
They're like little silicone, almost like,
giant ice cube trays.
yeah, it's probably like the size of 2 ice cubes.
Yeah. And you just go like this. You just go,
Yeah. pop it right out.
Yeah.
There you go. Yum. So I made Tim a little healthy egg McMuffin. Here you go.
This is my lunch.
No, we're gonna have more. We're gonna have smoothies.
We don't have a lot of fruit left, so I don't know how much smoothie we're gonna have.
No, we are. It's gonna be a smoothie.
All right.
Yeah.
It'll be smooth.
And then I usually put hot sauce on mine when I make this, but Tim is boring.
I said not right now.
Yeah.
Because that's, like, I'm not in a hot sauce mood.
I'm always in a hot sauce mood.
Oh, she's in a hot sauce mood.
Okay, your lunch is finally ready. Are you so excited? You're looking at my smoothie? I'm making smoothies for us. So this is spinach, apple, pineapple, blueberry, blackberry, and a little bit of water. Yeah, are you ready for your lunchies?
How did this get all wet? Did he grab it?
Yeah, he was like chewing on it. Say, everything goes in my mouth, duh.
So here's his lunch. Oh, there's my smoothie. Look at that color.
It doesn't look very good, but I think it's gonna taste good.
So this is Jackson's lunch, and this is, he only gets half of this. The other half gets stored for dinner. But, buddy, are you ready for some food? We've been trying to teach him a little bit of sign language. So like, you ready for some food, buddy? Are you? Want some food? And then when we're done, we do all done. I'm not gonna do that right now, but are you ready for some food? So let me ask you guys something. Do any of you guys use that like subscribe function on Amazon or any other website? And how? Like if you subscribe to toilet paper, you either have too much toilet paper or you run out of toilet paper, right? There's no perfect time to order toilet paper.
I mean, I feel like there is.
When you're out of toilet paper.
Well, I mean...
So like you order it when you still have 5 rolls left. Then you'll have 5 extra rolls the next month.
Right.
And then 5 extra, it's exponentially growing. Right. And then you just got too much toilet paper.
I mean, is there too much toilet paper?
I mean, in the current state, no.
Right.
But the only thing that I've thought about doing subscribe and save on is the bird seed. Like set that up to come once a month, and like if they run out of bird seed, they run out of bird seed. And then like when it comes, they get new bird seed.
I feel like I would do it with diapers.
I wouldn't, cause
actually no, because
he changes sizes.
Because you grow up so quickly, little buddy.
Right? You saying hi to that baby? Can you say, hello, baby? Hello, baby?
He loves to look at himself. That's like his favorite thing to do.
You're so vain. I bet you think this mirror is for you. Yeah?
Oh no.
Where'd your mirror go? We're doing it. We remembered to film during the live show, and those of you guys that are there or that were there,
yeah,
remember this happening.
This is
right now.
Right now, yeah.
It's happening in 2 different places.
So thank you guys, everybody who's here. I don't know how many of you guys are here, but thank you guys for coming and hanging out. And we're doing the very last of our ear tour.
Yes.
So this is all of my ears. By the time that we have showed this last ear tour video, we will have shown every single pair of ears that I own.
Right.
So it's over, I think, 100 pairs of ears now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like just a little bit over, maybe like 105, but nothing, which is still a lot.
That is a lot. That's a lot of ears.
I know. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Do you want to show the chat?
How long will it take for it to show up? People saying hello.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Oh, there it is. Everybody saying, hello, future myself.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah. Hello. Everybody saying, nice haircut. Yeah, nice work, everybody. So now that we're done with the live show, we have a friend who just got out of surgery, and we baked them some cookies.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. So we talked about this in the live show, but I want to show you these cookies. We made 5 dozen, so we split it, and we did 2.5 dozen for her. Look how good these cookies look.
Yes.
They have chocolate chunks and chocolate mini chips and pecans.
Yeah, pecans are the way to go, by the way.
So good.
With the Nestle Toll House, don't do walnuts.
This is just the Nestle Toll House recipe. We didn't do anything special other than we did chocolate chunks and chocolate mini chips. So we did a cup of chocolate chunks and 2/3 of a cup of the mini chips. So good, so chocolatey, so delicious.
Yes.
So we're gonna go drop these off to her, and then we're not gonna stay or anything. We're just gonna drop them off. But we wanted to. That's the one thing with all of this like quarantine stuff is that you can't. It's hard to be like a good friend now,
right?
Because you can't. We couldn't go to the hospital. You know, like they weren't allowing visitors, and we didn't feel comfortable going into a hospital and then bringing whatever back with us to Jackson. So, you know, we couldn't go visit her in the hospital. We couldn't like. I don't know. So this is the only way that we're like, we'll drop some cookies off to you, like,
yeah,
and then we'll run away. But yeah, so that's quarantine, baby.
So it's actually the next morning, and this little buddy kept us on our toes yesterday.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go down for any of his naps, and his little tooth was hurting him.
Yeah.
So here we are, the next day. What do you think, buddy? Yeah? Also, side note, Universal did tweet out this morning that Bourne is in soft openings.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
They don't usually do that.
I know, and that's not something like, I'm not going to be going to the Bourne Stuntacular.
I think so. That was something we kind of talked about yesterday, but when the ride is indoors and the queue is indoors, that's not something that you feel comfortable doing yet.
Yeah, and this is a show where you sit down indoors.
Yeah, so
for
it's
a
not
long
like
period of time. Well, for a longer period of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm not going to be going to the Bourne Stuntacular.
But everybody did say it was really cool.
Yeah, it uses the same technology that they used to film The Mandalorian with that LED screen behind it.
Oh, where it like moves and changes?
Yeah.
That's something we have to do. We haven't watched that yet.
What?
The Mandalorian, like
the behind the scenes?
Yeah, we didn't watch that one yet. So he's been doing this thing. I don't know if we showed you yesterday. I can't remember, but he does this thing where he's like, oh, we did show you yesterday, where he tries to sit up.
Yeah.
He tries so hard. You want to show him? You want to show him how you try to sit up?
He's like, I'm going to roll over.
Are you going to roll? Look how good you did, little bud. Maybe we'll move from this because you're going to hit your head over here. We've just been having fun this morning, huh?
Yeah.
With your little nub nub? You want to chew on that? So his little tooth has been giving him a hard time. Tooth has been giving you a hard time.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting. So the thing that I noticed about his, like how you can 100% tell that his tooth is giving him a hard time is if normally he would like chew on my finger. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if he'll do it right now, but like no. See, this morning he was like hesitant to put it in his mouth. He was like,
it was hurting him.
huh?
Yeah. Buddy, I wish that I wish the tooth thing was just like a magical, like, my tooth is here and it's fine.
Right.
It doesn't hurt at all. Yeah.
Okay. So we have this activity chair, and he liked sitting in it until just recently. Like, he'll sit in it for a few minutes and then he's like, no, I don't want to be in there, but he does want to stand up.
He wants to stand up next to it and play with the toys while he like holds onto the outside, but he can't quite hold his body up yet.
Yeah, see,
So
here he goes.
Yeah, he wants to walk over to it, but you have to hold him up. And then he wants to walk. He wants to walk so bad.
You want to walk over to Daddy?
Yeah.
You want to walk to Dada?
I do.
He's like, I'm sort of doing it.
But like, not really, you know?
Yeah.
Say, I want to walk. I do. I want to. I wonder if he's going to be one of the babies that skips crawling.
I don't know.
Because that is something that we, some of you guys were like, yeah, my kids totally just never crawled and they just went straight to walking. So I wonder what you're going to do.
I don't think so, because he's like showing signs of crawling already.
Yeah.
So like we'll put him on his tummy and he like tries to pull himself forward. And he does like pick himself up on his front arms, on his arms.
I'm more excited about walking though.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think I want to walk.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah? He's like, oh, look at mom's knee.
So here's a question that I have for you guys. We have to blend up some apples today. And we've just been trying to give him as much variety of food as possible. And when do babies when do you know what a baby's favorite food is? And then also we've been reading this book about how to like make stuff for babies, like food for babies. And one of the things that it keeps bringing up is red peppers.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, and it's like, mix that with like some beef and red peppers. I don't remember what the actual recipes were, but like red peppers were a thing that they're like, yeah, give your baby red peppers. And like, I don't particularly like the flavor of red peppers. So like I've been like hesitant to be like, yeah, let's buy some red peppers for Jackson.
I think we'll stick with the more like bland stuff right now, especially because he was sick the other day. Did we tell them about him being sick?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, I think we did.
Did we?
I can't remember, but he got really sick the other day because we gave him pears and oatmeal, I think it was.
Yes, pears and oatmeal.
And it just didn't agree with him, and he just got really sick, and so he was throwing up for, you know, maybe like an hour or so, and not constantly, but over the course of an hour, he threw up a couple of times. And so because that happened, I'm like afraid to introduce new stuff to him right at this moment, because that was literally like 2 days ago.
Right.
So I don't necessarily think I want to give him anything too crazy right now.
Right.
I think I want to stick with the stuff that we know that he's eaten and he's been okay with.
But my question was, is that like a thing that a lot of other parents do, is like they're reading through foods and they're like, oh, that doesn't sound tasty to me, so they don't give it to their baby?
So you're gonna like give them this like dislike of food because you dislike the food?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I would like for him to have a very like open-minded palate.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna give you shrimp soon.
Buddy.
And fishes.
You're gonna have a fishies?
Yeah, because you're gonna like them like mom likes them, not like dad doesn't like them. So I don't know if this music is copyrighted, but Jackson has been sitting here watching his piano lights just flashing, and he's been like into it. Oh, now he's just into the camera.
We got him 3 new books. He loves reading, and he loves reading the same books. So we got him some new ones. We got Pat the Bunny,
which is very strange.
Well, this one's kind of weird because it's like it's not very well made. Like I feel like he's gonna ruin this book because he likes to chew on them. But it just has little like soft spots that he can touch, or little pieces of fabric that he can pull up. Oh no, are you mad because your piano's not playing? And then this one where you can look at the cute baby. You see the cute baby?
Whoa. I got a glimpse of it was like a funhouse mirror.
No. And then we got Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. It's about the alphabet. They were gonna learn all the letters, huh? Look at all the letters.
I feel like I read Chicka Chicka Boom Boom yesterday, and it's very hard for me to read.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Skit scat scoodle doot flip flop flee.
Yeah. He's like, these aren't real words.
I know.
What are you doing, buddy? Are you trying to go to the bathroom?
No, he's trying to get his thing to light back up again, but I turned it off.
He's like, where are the lights?
He's like, what the heck is going on here?
Let me in. And then we also got On the Night You Were Born,
which I haven't read yet, but I think it's about people like celebrating the night that Jackson was born.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll read this one today.
Yeah.
I feel like the pictures in this book aren't as exciting.
Well, they're kind of like scary because this moon has like a face.
It reminds me of Figment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll read this one today because you haven't read this one yet, huh? What do you think?
Yes.
Oh, this little buddy's getting ready for his nap.
He got so tired playing with his piano and reading his books.
He said that really wore me out.
Yeah.
Learning is hard.
It is.
I love it when he does that with his lip. Are you a little Elvis baby?
Are you so tired?
Yeah, we're so tired. It's nap time.
Let's go down for a nap. So just like that, Jackson is asleep. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna end the video here. It was a good day.
It was a good 2 days.
Yeah. Jackson did have a little bit of a hard time in the evening, afternoon time yesterday.
Well, and I hope that kind of slowly stops. I know it's not going to just like end, but I hope that it stops because of his. I think once his tooth passes a certain point, it won't hurt him as much.
Right. But then the next tooth will come. And
I don't know how like long in between teeth that normally happens. I don't know if there's like a general way that the teeth come in.
I don't know.
So I know, I'm just kind of like waiting for the second one to pop through. But for now, he has one little chomper and it's hurting him. Yeah, and also I feel like he's been doing a little bit better at night. So like last night, he didn't go to sleep until like 10. But I think it's because he had a hard time that he slept better do you know what I mean? Like when he has a hard time getting to sleep or like during the day, especially with this tooth stuff, I feel like he sleeps better because he's so tired and exhausted from like fighting it. Yeah, and like being uncomfortable, I think, with the teething. Yeah. So he went to sleep at 10 and then he woke up again at like midnight, went back to sleep at 1 and then stayed asleep until 4. Yeah, so he had like a good 3-hour stretch. Yeah, and then he woke up again at 7. So
not too bad.
It wasn't terrible. Yeah, he did pretty good.
But it was hard to get him to go to sleep.
Yeah, so I don't know, I just like, and I know we say this every time, but I think his sleep schedule is just like ever changing and it'll never be easy.
Yeah, and also it's changed the way that we put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Like he won't go to sleep the same way that he used to. We have to do different things.
Yeah.
So.
And I think that's just like always going to be the case.
Yeah.
But so it's just every day we're learning new ways to be parents.
Yeah. So all in all, it was a good couple of days. And with that being said, we are off and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to help.
Yes, so today's organization that we want to shine a spotlight on is Give Kids the World. And a lot of you guys may have heard the news. We talked a little bit about it in our live show. But Give Kids the World is closing for the foreseeable future,
right,
because of the coronavirus. The company, the other organization that grants their wishes, Make-A-Wish, is no longer able to grant the wishes while coronavirus is still currently
active.
Yeah, an active virus. And so they don't know when they're going to be reopening again. And it's been a really sad thing to learn about, because there are so many kids who are not going to have their wishes granted.
Right.
And because those things are very time sensitive, because these kids have terminal illnesses, it just adds another layer of sadness to it, because we just don't know if it's something that they're going to be able to ever have their wish granted.
Right.
And so we want Give Kids the World to be able to stay open and to continue to grant wishes in the future. So we would like to shine a spotlight on Give Kids the World. We love them so much. It's an organization that we have a personal connection to. And so we definitely want you guys to check out the link down below. If you don't know what Give Kids the World is, read about them, see all the good things that they do. If you can donate, please donate. If you can't, just sharing the link with friends and family, letting them know what Give Kids the World does, helps tremendously. And I'll also leave a link down below of the tour that we did of Give Kids the World Village, where we show you guys just all of the amazing things they do at the village.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, please check it out if you can. And yeah, and thank you for watching.